tonight.
And the fans are starting to salivate thinking about a 3-0 start in the Cup. And if they win tonight, that would be the case. They'd have a legitimate shot at a perfect group stage record.
And then when you talk about Brooklyn, after splitting the first 2 games of the NBA Cup, they come into this one seeking a much-needed win on the road.
Yeah, and it won't be easy, but I think they're up for the challenge. They know they have to bring their A game here tonight.
And a lot of talk this year about MP and his sights set on securing the NBA Cup for his team. It really adds a bit of intrigue and drama to what's already become a fan favorite here in the early goings of the NBA season.
Yeah, as if we needed any more drama. MP, I think, draws a lot of attention to himself with his expectations and goals, but I admire that he puts his vision into reality and isn't afraid to tell the world what he wants to achieve. MP always seems to find a way to give us must-watch NBA action.
And big-time congrats in line for MP, signing his first shoe deal.
And MP was really impressed with the presentation by Puma. He's now part of their family and will be a big part of their plans moving forward.
Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
Drills it from deep. George has got 5 points.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
Now here's Thomas. Last game with 30. Pass to Johnson. Outside Sharp. Outside Russell. Clock at 6. And here is Williams. And here's Thomas from the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
Both shots good from the stripe. And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
No one covering.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Johnson passes to Russell. Here's Thomas for 3. It's rebounded by George.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Pass to Thomas.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
To stop the run. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Maxey on the wing from behind the arc. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
I just love the ball.
And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Down by 12. And the timeout. Here's Big Daddy. Williams defending. Big Daddy's shot is good. Big Daddy's got 8 points.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
On the floor for the Nets, Cameron Johnson out there with Sharp. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Cam Thomas. And it's Williams in at the small forward position.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Back to Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Thomas outside. Pass to Johnson. And the three-pointer goes.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. And Brooklyn has possession. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Williams from long range. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Big Daddy, the pass to Embiid. And that one good. He's got 9.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Russell. No points yet. Connects from downtown.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Kicks it to George. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Embiid. Good D by Sharp.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Now Johnson. George defending. The 3 from Russell. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Big Daddy, the pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
I got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
With 1 on the clock. Count it.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, they're going to be tested on both ends. But we're talking to these guys. They're ready for it. They're hyped, man. This one could have a playoff feel, Ernie.
Our viewers would love that. So would we.
That was a good job, Kenny.
Thank you.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Brooklyn Nets.
They don't want it enough. They're getting bodied up on the boards and doing nothing about it.
Yeah, they get bodied up on the scoreboard as well, Shaq. It may not be their only issue, but it's a big problem.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Joel Embiid is out there with George. Then it's Maxey, and it's Grimes in at shooting guard. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. George, his shot is good.
Good work in deep from George that time. He's far more than just a perimeter threat.
Outside Johnson. Back to Russell. Pass to Johnson. Can they get it? And the Nets miss again.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Now the 76ers with it. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Pass to Big Daddy. The kick out to Maxey. Here's Big Daddy. Williams defending. George outside. Clock is at 3. Shoots over Johnson. And Paul George again. George has got 6 here in the quarter.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Now Thomas. Outside Russell. Puts up a 3. And Thomas gets it to go on the assist by Russell. Thomas has got 12 points.
Terrific imagination, creativity. Russell already one of the league's more intriguing playmakers.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 12. The 3 from Russell. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And his struggles have been apparent, unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Sharp up top. Doesn't go for him. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Maxey passes to George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 16 points for him.
There is no slowing down Paul George. A volcanic eruption from PG tonight.
Johnson with it. Guarded now by George. Outside Johnson. Back to Russell. Over Maxey. The kick out to Williams. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. And the jam by George.
Look, in deference to his age, he's not going to throw it down like he used to, but PG can still rock that rim.
Outside, Williams. Will it go? Rebound by Philadelphia. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Big Daddy, the pass to Maxey. Yep, that one goes. Maxey's got 11.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Now here's Russell. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. Outside, Williams. 2 points. That one goes.
Just making it look good. The finger roll, such a classy move.
Here's Big Daddy. Buries it from 3. Big Daddy's got 9 points now in the second half.
Credit the plays they're calling for. Getting him right now some good shots.
And it's Thomas off the drive. And he makes it on the layup.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no sign.
He's checked in for Claxton. Johnson comes in for Watford. Williams is checked in for Wilson. And Russell is subbed in for Melton. On the floor for the Nets, Williams is out there with Johnson. Then there's Sharp. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Thomas in at the shooting guard position. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 6. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Outside, Johnson. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Big Daddy's shot is good.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Outside Sharp. And here's Thomas from the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Oubre's got 5 rebounds in the game. Big Daddy. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. That shot, no good. The Nets shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the 76ers.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And what a huge performance it was for Big Daddy.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Nets. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. Do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Johnson. Williams with it. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They get the rebound. Outside Johnson. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now
huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil my ultimate NBA Dynasty rankings.
All right, I mean, it took you long enough.
Actually, he brought this up 2 weeks ago.
Finally, Toby says something useful.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, it would have taken me 20 minutes, but maybe that's because I know how to ball.
No one knows more than me, Russell,
Whatever.
about anything.
Oof, that is patently false.
And you can patently shut it.
That doesn't make sense.
Maybe not, Toby. I'm not a book boy like you, but I am a knower of ball, and I am ready to unveil my dynasty list.
All right, just say it already. Do we need a drum roll?
All right, here we go. In reverse order, please hold your applause until the end. Number 9, Hakeem's Rockets.
I like that. I like that.
Number 8, Isaiah's Bad Boy Pistons. Number 7, LeBron's Big 3 Heat. Number 6, Birds Big 3 Celtics. Number 5, Steph's Warriors. Number 4, Duncan's Spurs. Number 3, Kobe's Lakers. Number 2, Magic's Showtime Lakers. And number 1.
I mean, it's
You guys ready?
obviously Jordan's
It's
Bulls.
Jordan's Bulls.
Wrong! It's Jordan's Bulls!
Yeah, that's what I said.
No spoilers, Russ.
I mean, we both said it already.
We could debate the definition of spoiler all day long, but what I want to know is, what do you think?
I mean, quite frankly, it's a shockingly coherent list, especially for you, Jalen. But, you know, I think some of the placement is debatable.
Nobody cares, Toby. Russ, what do you think? You're a hooper. How'd I do?
Honestly, I think my biggest thing is Duncan's Spurs. You know, I feel like you put him a little high.
What about 5 championships? Don't you understand,
No, I know. It's
Russell?
it's how long it took to get him. You know, it was
Duncan's first championship came in 1999, and his last was in 2014. That's a 16-year span.
Right, and the Warriors, who you put below them, won 4 in 9 years. I mean, I could even make the case for the Celtics being more dominant, winning 3 and 7, including 5 finals appearances and going up against those great Lakers teams. Plus, I might put Larry over Steph if we're keeping it 100.
Look, those are interesting points you both make. It's clear you spent a lot of time thinking about this, and for that, I commend you. Unfortunately, it pains me to say this, but you're both unbelievably wrong and stupid.
Okay, we
There it
don't need
is.
to make it personal, Jalen. It's okay to disagree.
Everything is personal, Russ. This is war.
Pretty sure this is a TV show.
That it is, Toby, which means it's time for a quick commercial break. Back with more Jalen Murphy Show after this.
Win